Wright, who's been pretty flawless in that department. 45% checkout success for the tournament so far, and of course not a seeded player, so he had to play in the first round as well. Really impressive numbers for Snakebite.
Yeah, both players have really treated us when it comes to the big checkouts. 9-ton pluses between both of them. Chisnall with some pretty good scoring power in the first leg. He hit 5 180s in the first 5 legs against Martin Schindler. 11 darter to start. For double 8. Great start for Dave Chisnall, picking up exactly where he left off.
Yeah, Dave Chisnall, of course, not only looking to make it back-to-back Euro Tour victories, if he is to go all the way, we'll move up to world number 6.
100.
I actually spoke to him in Leverkusen, and he said he'd been working on various things, even things like post-match interviews, things like that. And he said, these are the things I need to work on if I'm to get myself back in the Premier League. That's clearly on Chizzy's mind. And if he continues producing darts like this, he'd have to be a pick. I know I've gone early, but how can you not be excited by what the man in yellow is producing? Or one of the 2 men in yellow, of course. A kick clash in this one.
Did Dave Chisnall explain his process for practicing post-match interviews?
Not really, no. Maybe I'll have to...
Talking into a mirror or something?
He did actually say he'd practiced a few things into a mirror, yes. I mean, I might get him to record that, so we can study and analyse it.
I'd watch that on loop, to be honest.
Absolutely. I did ask for a live demonstration, but wasn't willing. But I think that's just I think that's really interesting. He noticed that that was something that he felt he needed to get better at, and worked on it.
86.
Doesn't need to get that much better at darts, considering how well it's gone for him this weekend. But Peter Wright is back in this game, levels it 1 apiece. Both players starting strongly.
Well, this tournament really has caught light this evening, hasn't it? It took a little while. Yes, we'd seen ridiculous stuff from Chris Dobie in his opening match, but he didn't back it up this afternoon. Seen spells, but this evening session, game after game, has just been spellbinding.
Yeah, it has been a bit of a slow burner in Hildesheim this weekend, and there are extenuating circumstances. Quite a lot of players have not had any big stage practice since the match play. Some of them who qualified, for them it's even longer.
96.
It really has been good this evening. Slightly extended format for the semi-finals, 1st to 7. The players work extra hard for their money and their ranking points.
99.
Yeah, Dave Chisnall. It's incredible, isn't it, the level that he produces at this stage so frequently in these tournaments, because they are such long, grueling days for these players.
Three darts, 3 different follow-throughs, 140 scored. Sir Dave Chisnall, everyone.
100. David require 167.
Not going to get a dart at the ball here, so Peter Wright has an opportunity to break the throw of Dave Chisnall. 6-ton plus checkout so far this weekend. Not going to add the 148. Of course, we saw a hugely important 143 against Jan van Veen. That 161 earlier as well.
Can he work the third dart off those two?
No score.
No, he can't. Loses his line.
PT required 48.
Up steps Snakebite. Good guide. Couldn't loop it over the top of the second dart.
Debut required 28.
Well, we opened this match with exchanging holds of throw in 12 and 13. Dave Chisnall hasn't been able to get the job done in 7 visits to the board.
Not a sentence I expected to hear in this match, and Peter Wright duly punishes.
Full thing, it's Peter to throw first. Game on.
Has tended to get the better of Chisnall in recent times as Peter Wright, winning 4 of their last 5 meetings. The one that Chis won was in the Netherlands last year. He went on to win that Euro Tour.
100.
Brutal circumstances as well, given what the crowd were giving him.
Were you surprised at all to see the outpouring of emotion from Peter Wright after that victory over MVG?
Well, if you're going to back any player to burst into tears, Peter Wright is notoriously emotional, but it did catch the eye a little bit. I was thinking it's only a quarter-final. You've got a couple of matches potentially to get ready for.
Yeah, his timing on the board this weekend has been sublime. Maybe questionable timing of the tears.
60.
But it just shows, doesn't it? We spoke earlier about how it was hard during the Premier League campaign to maybe really read Peter Wright, but a lot to take from that reaction to his quarter-final win, and it really was the level he produced to get over the line. In the last 4 legs against Michael van Gerwen. And that's his 3rd on the spin against Dave Chisnall.
Dave Chisnall has hit his first maximum in leg number 5. He threw away leg 3 with all that faffing at double 14 and double 7. Didn't even get close to a finish in the last leg.
100.
This should be a routine hold of throw, aided by a couple of maximums.
Yeah, well, it's an excellent response so far, but Chizzy has pinned just 1 of his 8 darts at the outer ring so far. 2 at tops, and he only needs the 1. Well, the 2 legs he has won in this match, Dave Chisnall, have come in 12 and 11. Can he produce that consistently throughout? He's not doing too much wrong in the scoring phase.
99.
Yeah, the 2 legs so far that have been against Chizzy's throw. Peter Wright's taken in 13 and 14. There's not too much he could have done. It is that third leg that's going to bug him until he gets the break back. Another big treble would leave a finish.
100.
Not far off, but not close enough.
Superb adjustment there from Chizzy, but we're disappointed with that third one as well. It means that Peter Wright got 6 from here. Take a 4-2 lead.
140. Peter requires 60.
Only cut that down to Shanghai, so Peter Wright, 64. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. That is just it's a lack of concentration, I think, first and foremost.
120.
Absolutely stunned. And it gives Dave Chisnall an unexpected opportunity, but he can't find his way through to the treble. You can see how frustrated he is by that.
78. Peter required
Yeah, actually
32.
drifted into the one segment. Peter Wright for double 16. Double 4. He's just closed it out.
Peter Wright.
Very odd ending to that 6th leg. I don't know if he still had some tears in his eyes and his vision was obscured.
Absolutely bizarre.
Well, there are no Germans left in the tournament, but the crowd have certainly decided who their favourite is.
100.
Yeah, he's often a favourite, isn't he, wherever he goes. Peter Wright looking to make his first final of the year. Last coming at the European Championship last year, which he went on to win, and much like
60.
in the Czech, victory that came from nowhere. This one, if he goes on to win this tournament, I wouldn't say it's come from nowhere. There have certainly been signs down under that he's getting back there. I don't think it would be as much of a surprise. I mean, he had some strange defeats in Players' Championship events, I know, but I think the signs have been there that maybe a run like this was coming for Peter Wright. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't find it as surprising.
No, you wouldn't be surprised to see him take the title, because after all, he is a 2-time world champion. He's won loads of these Euro tours.
21.
But you'd look at the field who arrived in Hildesheim and probably pick at least half a dozen players who you'd fancy ahead of him, particularly as he had to play on Friday. Had to overcome the challenge of Nico Springer. First of 5 games that he's faced.
100.
An impressive cast list he's beat along the way. Bunting, Van Veen, Van Gerwen. Potentially Chisnall, who's looking to bite back.
57.
Tees up tops, but Peter Wright has made a habit out of taking big combination finishes this weekend. Doesn't on this occasion.
100. Taker required 40. Game shot on the
Yeah, Dave Chisnall, aside from that incredibly messy third leg, his finishing has been really decent again. You can see the legs that he's won in this match. 1 from 2 in the opening one, and then the other 2. There we go. Hasn't missed a dart at double. What's bringing that stat down, as you can see there, 0 from 6 in leg 3.
What he needs to do is try and make a dent in the Peter Wright throw, because whenever Snakebite has had the darts, he's not been close to a finish.
That's perfect to be filled up, doesn't it? Oh, and it was, but it's bounced out. So close to his 3rd maximum of this match. When that first dart sits in the bed like that, you just expect it.
Does tend to record a few more bounce outs than the average player. Matches that first one.
22.
And the 3rd.
Well, it looked as though Dave Chisnall was getting himself in a pretty decent position to attack the right throw, but
99.
Frustration has certainly set in for the Englishman. He's about to add a 103 to the list of ton-plus outs this week. Yes, he is. Some special finishing we are being treated to from Snakebite this weekend. That's his 7th three-figure outshot. 2 legs away now from a spot in a first final of 2024.
100.
It's been good from Peter Wright without being spectacular. Nowhere near as spectacular as what he produced against Van Gerwen, although can't really expect that every game. Dave Chisnall has only had darts to win 4 legs, all of them being on his own throw. And considering he's got to find a break, that needs to change sooner rather than later. All well and good throwing crazily big scores when you've got the throw, but advantage is still with Peter Wright.
Well, he does need to find a break. He wouldn't have needed to. And he converted one of those 6 at double in leg 3. I know we keep going back to it, but it looks like it's going to be the defining moment of this match.
Debut requiring 164. 140.
Perfect setup from Chizzy.
Debut required 24.
Peter Wright seemingly waving goodbye to the 9th leg. To work it inside. And does.
On the 9th leg. Dave Chisnall. 10th leg is Peter's approach.
Holds his throw. Needs to break.
81.
Was Chisnall who won the bullseye in the back room.
Yeah, of course, Dave Chisnall looked to be cruising, didn't he, to victory in the last round against Martin Schindler. So an interesting stat, actually, because in Eurotour deciders, Dave Chisnall has now won 37, lost 19. That's the second best record behind only Michael Van Gerwen in deciders on the Eurotour. Incidentally, Martin Schindler has the 3rd worst record.
55.
If Dave Chisnall does go on and win this weekend, he'll only be 2nd behind Van Gerwen in terms of number of these titles.
Yeah.
Gap I don't see being breached, to be honest.
97.
That's a sizable gap, isn't it? I'd also be amazed if MVG doesn't add to his tally as well, so further extended.
100.
Well, finally, it looks like Dave Chisnall is going to get a chance to have a dart at the outer ring on the right throw. But how good a chance?
55.
Not great.
Nowhere near as good as it should have been. And after a disastrous first start, Peter Wright rescues it very well indeed. He's going to get one dart having to shuffle over, but he manages to find a way through to pin tops. We are back on throw. It is advantage Dave Chisnall again. Back-to-back 15-dart legs for him. I was wondering how much of that bed he could see when he started shuffling over. You mentioned earlier these two have produced so many ridiculous finishes over the course of this weekend.
98.
12-ton plus between them. And having just found a way to break the Peter Wright throw, is he's going to be under threat yet again from snakebite.
Maximum from both players have dried up compared to the quarterfinals. That was Wright's first. Again, it's that T word, it's timing. Won't provide the 9, but he will get down to 181 after 6. What a response from snakebite. Just as he took his opportunity on the right throw. Looks like the initiative is going to be snatched straight from him. Chiz needs to land something big here to put pressure on Wright, and he's responding.
140. Peter requires 76.
Well, full credit to Peter Wright, because he's gone 180, 140, 105. 76. It's a 12-dart break of throw. And unlike the first time Peter Wright broke, that had nothing to do with Dave Chisnall dropping off. That was all about Peter Wright's brilliance.
Seeds of doubt that maximum will have planted in Dave Chisnall's mind. Oh, he just fires one back. It's round 12 and they're knocking lumps out of each other. Dave Chisnall knocking lumps out of treble 20.
Well, we have spoken so much about Peter Wright's timing over the course of this weekend, but it's Chizzy who's getting it right now. Trying to get the crowd involved. Danny Noppert missed double 12 for a 9-darter earlier in this tournament. Luke Littler's gone 7 into the 9.
Bit of peacockery from Chiz. Trying to guide the crowd. He's not going to give the 9. What's he going to leave? 11.
Case of being too good there. Wanted the 25. Oh my goodness gracious. It looked great to follow. He's gone tops there. And it's an absolute mess in the end from Peter Wright. He's done so many brilliant things in this match. That is not one of them.
Even the greats of the game can feel the pressure and make silly decisions. Dave Chisnall busts. What a phenomenal end to this game. They're both feeling it up there.
There has been so much quality in this contest, I promise you. But in a mistake-ridden ending to the match, it is Peter Wright who eventually gets over the line. With 1:40 left, he pinned the treble 20, then